Hey ladies, I just wanted to show you today an easy little snack that you can make to take with you on a trip or just have it ready around the house for whenever that urge hits you. This is one of my favorites. It's the 2-minute truffles. If you have this cookbook from THM, it's in here on page 422, and I will reference that again below this video. If you don't have the cookbook, don't worry. You can Google 2-minute truffles THM and you'll find it in the search. So all I did was I have these little containers that I mixed up the dry ingredients ahead of time. Cocoa powder, peanut flour, gentle sweet, and a little salt. Made those 6, and then I've got the lids I put on them, and they're ready to pack. But be sure you pack them in something like this because you don't want them to spill out and make a big mess. Then the only other ingredients you need are MCT oil, which I put in this little bottle that I got for a flavoring extract. And the best thing about this is it comes with its little measurement because I switched the measurements around for the liquid ingredients, which is oil and water. It says coconut oil, but I use MCT because it is always liquid. It doesn't ever harden, and it makes it so much easier to mix it up. So what I do is I flip those amounts and it still comes out great. It makes it a lighter treat and it kind of squeaks by as a fuel pull. So that's great too. This cap is a little bit less than a teaspoon, but that's okay. That's enough. So when I'm ready for my snack, what I will do is I will measure out the oil in the cap, pour that in. You don't have to mix all the dry powders ahead of time. You could if you wanted to, but it still is okay. And then I add, I've already measured this out, but you measure out a tablespoon of water, or, you can just add a little bit of water. You can kind of guess at it. And if you don't have a bowl, I'm doing this just so you can see, that you actually can just very carefully mix it up in here, unless you want a larger container so that you don't have to be like so careful that you don't make a mess. But I've done it this way on a trip, and be sure and take a little plastic spoon with you because you'll be sad if you don't have a spoon to mix this up with. So once you kind of get it going, it's a little bit easier and not near as likely to come sloshing out. Now, because I used a little bit less than a teaspoon of oil, I usually have to put in a little bit more water. So I had that available. But you can just be, right there, putting your water in and guessing as you go, and make it as thick or thin as you want, because I don't make it into truffles. I just eat it with a spoon. And it's a great little treat. You can, like I said, have it as a separate snack, but if I did, I'd probably have a drink with it too, just so it'd go a little further. And you can also top off a meal with it. So now I've got it all mixed up. It's a little gooier than when it's a truffle, because I'm not gonna roll it in a little ball. So I do actually like to have it a little bit smoother like this. And just kind of, you can see it. Didn't take long to mix that up, and you got a really quick little treat. And see, just eat it with a spoon. It's great. Hope you enjoy.